In this scene, there are some neighboring girls who are taunting Mama, and I'm not sure why, but they thought it was fun. One, two, Mama thought she had to take it, and Maya says no. And so I'm just going to play this here for you because it gave me the essential feeling of who Maya was and is as just a soul in the universe. Yeah, let's take a look.
Feed me till I want no more. Bye, Miss Helen. Bye, Miss Ruth. Bye, Miss Eloise.
Mama, you call them Miss, and you let them call you Annie. How could you, Mama? How could you? They're children. They're poor white trash. You own the land they live on, Mama. How could you let them speak that way to you? That will never happen to me. I would never allow myself to be degraded like that. I would tell them to go to hell. I would spin their faces.
You think those crazy people won't kill you? You think those lunatic cracker boys won't try to catch you in the road and violate you? You think because you know poems and the times table, some of those men won't feel like putting on white sheets and riding over here? You do? You're wrong. There ain't nothing to protect you and us, except the good Lord and a few fake words and a few fake smiles we put on our mouths. So you'd better start learning them words and start putting that smile on your mouth.
Never.
Well, that's your choice.
The times tables reference was to earlier when she and her brother were in the shop going back and forth with their times tables, and Uncle Willie made them stop it. And there's that shame which is represented in basically all of our cultures where we have brains, which is everywhere, that is human, and obviously animals have brains anyway. The greater capacity to think, the executive function, where we do the times tables, wherever that part of the brain exists, and we do that, there is this shame because the brain likes to stay the same, the brain likes to stay safe. And so that is exhibited occasionally by, well, quite often, by shame. There's shame whenever you're going to be higher than the comfortable zone for whoever you're around, which is another reason why you're the average of your 6 friends, or there's different things like that. So the mindset is really important. She was referring to those timetables. And one more thing, those fake words and fake smiles, that really got to me because I have a hard time seeing through people, I guess. Like, if you say something, I will believe that you mean what you say. And so at least for me, it's difficult to understand people when there is an undertone or an underwriting. So I really appreciate people that are straightforward. It's one of the reasons that I love living in the Czech Republic and in Europe, though I did discover the other day that there is more truth. The biggest thing to me is that just made me cringe because I know that there's still people that say those fake words and put on those fake smiles because they feel the pressure, and the pressure is real to be able to function and survive in society, and it's wrong. As Uncle Willie said, it shouldn't be. I had a teacher that I absolutely loved in school, and this is a teacher where, in this film at least, I don't know about in real life, again, I want to do more research, but in this film, Maya just loves this teacher, and this teacher loves her, and they really kind of click. They're similar souls. And so this is her introduction, and I loved it because, let me tell you, in research, there are actually very poignant names for the research that they do. And so this is interesting, just kind of showing that your given name doesn't necessarily have to be your career, which goes to follow that your race isn't a thing, but your skin color doesn't have to determine what you do or what you become in life. So this, we'll just have her introduce herself.
Rose, tulip, flowers. Don't you think that with a name like that, I should have been a gardener? Or a florist? But I preferred teaching. Why do I prefer teaching? Because I like classrooms. I like chalk. I like blackboards. I like children. I like books, and I want to share them with you. I'm going to tell you a lot of things. And one of the things I hope you will learn is that stamps is just one place in our country.
Okay, so that was her introduction, and I love her already. I don't necessarily love chalkboards, but I love her. And this next bit is where she will show kind of a perspective, and she shows it on a map, and I hope that our maps change. The map that she's showing now is the map that we've had for I don't know how long. I'm not a history buff, though I am going to hope that the history that we write soon, where we have a different national anthem that is more, well, written by and for people that are into equality. In any case, back to the map. So this map that she is showing is the map that we are used to, is the map that continues to reinforce those generalities that we have and prejudices. I really want to see our map turned on the head. And I might put a little image here of what I've seen what maps can look like. This is Miss Flowers giving us perspective of us in the world there in Stamps, Arkansas as we watch this film.